Getting tackled is definitely a part of the game. But remember, bro, it shouldn't be the only part of your game, my G. You gotta learn how to make these dudes miss. You gotta learn how to stop getting tackled so easily. I'll go into it real quick. Cut on that 5 real quick.
Say I'm the GOAT. I still look in the mirror like go harder.
Yeah, it's another Skills Friday. And today we're going to go into the reasons you really keep getting tackled. Like, I get it. Like, it happened to me before, but you got to learn these 3 simple things that's going to help you stop getting tackled so much. And what I see for the most part is literally 3 things. Either your leg drive is nasty, you make one too many moves, or you don't understand where your defenders are in space. But first, let's get into the leg drive. Leg drive is important because a lot of times people always asking me about, can you make a video on how to truck, or can you make a video on how to improve trucking? Like, my G, you gotta work on your leg drive first. Now, if you're getting hit and you don't have great leg drive, and you're gonna keep flying, like soon as you get hit contact, you're not gonna keep your legs moving. And that's a very important part to stop getting tackled as well, because if you're able to keep balance instead of just keep getting hit and flying, you're going to be able to stay on your feet. You're going to be able to not get break tackles and not get just knocked off your block. So this also, there's one way that really helps this. Make sure you're dropping your hips upon contact as well. So like if you're seeing a defender and you're about to dip your shoulder, make sure you're dropping your hips as well. Make sure you have a good base, and so you're not easily knocked off balance. That's the main thing that you really want to work on, especially with leg drive and improving your leg drive. Next, you make one too many moves. So like, I'll see this a lot. A lot of times you'll see a guy, he'll run and there'll be 2 defenders right in front of him. He'll just stop, trying to shake the one and try to shake the other. Like, the truth of the matter is this, and I can't stand this, honestly. I'm really getting mad. Pick a defender, make a move on him, and go. You've literally wasted all that time trying to shake 5 people at once. You can only shake one person at one time. Make a move on one of them and go. Because honestly, the truth of the matter is, a lot of times when you're in a situation like that and there's 2 people, the one dude's waiting on another dude to make a decision. Like, one person might dive and make the decision to tackle you, but sometimes it really be in a situation where it's like, all right, if he stands him up, I'll come and finish him off. But if you're able to make a move on the one and he's unable to really get a good clean look on you, the other one's forced to make the tackle by himself. And usually one-on-one tackling, you gotta have that mentality in your head that's like, I'm not letting one dude just tackle me. So make sure you're working on that as well. Make sure you're making one move on one defender. And last but not least, understand where your defenders are in space. This is very important because I see a lot of people try to cut backfield and the defender's right behind them. It's like, if you have to understand like where the defenders are. If you just made a move on a guy and you're taking off, understand that you might not be Tyreek Hill. So that dude might be on your tail. He might be like, man, soon as he slow down a little bit, I'm jumping right on his back. Now, it's not the end of the world, but like, make sure you're making that move and you understand that guy can possibly still be behind you. So if you still feel somebody behind you, keep the moves kind of short, bro. Like, make that one move and go. So make sure you're really focusing on these 3 things. Keep your leg drive, have great balance first and foremost. And then if a guy hits you, make sure you keep your legs moving. Second of all, you want to make sure you're keeping your moves pretty short. One person and going. You're making a move on one guy and you're going forward. And last but not least, understand where your defenders are in space. Peace.
Check this video out on the screen if you want to be mean on that green, or real on that field, or extort on that court. The No Baller Left Behind Act supports this video. You feel me?